It is now a time, 3:25:26, when the escalation of Trump's illegal war against Iran, Trump and Netanyahu, what's left of him's illegal war against Iran, is at this turning point, ground invasion time. And we've been wanting to stop it. We still can stop it. It would be much better to stop it before any of the ground invasion starts. But we should at least talk about it at this state when they've admitted to killing 13 people. Trump's admitting that he's killed 13 people. If you remember, Trump killed 13 people in their withdrawal from Afghanistan. They blamed it on Biden, even though Trump orchestrated all of that. Trump and Putin orchestrated all of that. They blamed it on Biden, and they have not stopped whining and crying about those 13 servicemen they got killed, 13 soldiers for America that they got killed. And they don't care about the other people they got killed, but they don't stop, and they don't care about the 13 people they got killed. Let's be clear. They're just trying to smear Biden with it. So now that they've killed 13 people, that they admit they've killed 13 people, we need to talk about that for 5 years. We might as well get the beginning of that 5 years talk started now, because they're about to kill a lot more people. So when they kill 130 people, we have to talk about that for 50 years. When they kill 1,300 people, we have to talk about that for 500 years. When they kill 130,000 American soldiers in Iran, we'll have to talk about that for 5,000 years. Like, we don't have that much time. So instead of all that, let's stop them from killing all those people. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why we should stop them from killing all those people, because of all the other people that those people are going to kill before they get killed. Because killing people is wrong and bad, and we'd rather not have those people be killed. That's the main reason. I'm kind of zooming out from, we don't want to have to talk about it for 5,000 years. But this is Donna Kupetinsky. This is a traitor who's destroying our country for Putin. I've called this out clearly for 10 years on a daily basis. I've not evolved in my understanding one bit, really, because it's been full. My understanding has been complete. Trump has always worked for Putin to destroy America. It's obvious in every single thing he does. And the people that don't report on it, like, reach that level, they don't reach that level in the way they're talking about it, they're helping. They're part of the problem. Some of them are surely doing it kind of unintentionally. But I do feel like there's this whole nefarious scheme to all the people who take you close to the conclusions, but fall short of treason, execution. We're going to shut this shit down. They're going to be scared to have ever done this before in the future. Hello. So in the future, we have peace. In the future, we don't have Putin. We don't have Trump. We don't have Netanyahu. In the future, we have peace. We have peace specifically because we don't have Trump, Netanyahu, or Putin, and we don't have oil companies. We don't have military. We don't have war machines. Okay, so in the future, we get rid of those things. Okay, we probably are already at the future regarding Netanyahu. Not so much Jeffrey Epstein necessarily or Ghislaine Maxwell, but we're at the future regarding Netanyahu. He's most likely dead. There's zero evidence that he's been alive for the last 2 weeks. So why is the future so hard to get to? Well, part of it is because they're clinging to Netanyahu. They're clinging to the ghost of Netanyahu when there is no more. Like you know it's true. You can tell it's true. You can also, try to conform with the lie that people are telling. But, the war is wrong. The war is illegal. Trump's a traitor. Putin's destroying America through Trump. None of these things are really disputable. You can lie and try to say that what I'm saying is not true, but you can't dispute them. You can't provide a single piece of counter evidence. There isn't any. Like, this is very clear. And the fact that it's so clear to me and has been for years, and yeah, my channel's suppressed, most people aren't going to get to hear this from me. Well, they're not hearing it from anybody else, even though those people are intelligent enough to say it. Those people are intelligent enough to know and to say it, but they're not saying it. See, we have Nazis in the chat. They don't matter or count, but they prove, since they support Trump, that Trump is a Nazi and a Klansman and a traitor and a pedophile. So even though they don't serve any good purpose, they definitely prove something that we always already knew. Okay, guess what? I'm for peace. I'm against war. Since you can tell that I have a flesh body here, you should know I'm against Trump. There aren't any humans, there aren't any physical beings, there aren't any living beings who support Trump. There's zombies and bots. Okay? Thanks. This is Shadow. Shadow's the closest thing I have to some sort of boyfriend, but I think she's a girl. I don't know. I don't pay that much attention. Free Palestine. Thank you, Rihan. So the best way to free Palestine is to stop Putin and Trump. Netanyahu's probably already dead, but it's not over yet because Putin and Trump are still keeping the thing going, right? Hello, Rehan. Have you been here before? Thanks for being here. We are going to free Palestine. Dude, I'm from Iran. We're going to free Iran too. I mean, Iran and Americans, we're on the same team against Trump and Putin, okay? Are you with me? Can you verify? From Iran and Americans, we're on the same team. We're against Trump and Putin. To whatever extent you're against your regime, that's on you. That's none of our business. We're against our regime, and we could actually appreciate your help with that. But the point is that Iranians and Americans are together. We are on the same team. Okay, Putin and Trump are our enemy. Putin has always been your enemy, even if your leaders have been allied with him. Putin has always been our enemy, even though our leaders have been allied with him. We will stop Trump and Putin, okay? It's Iranians and Americans together. Thanks for being here. I hope you confirmed that. I hope that was you with the reactions, and that's how you were confirming what I was saying. But I apologize on behalf of America to all people in Iran. I apologize. We do not support this. This is not us. We feel like anyone who supports this or participates in this is a traitor. We want them dead. Like, that's the penalty for treason. And if it comes through invading your country and getting killed, we're still sorry for that. We're sorry for leaving our litter on your country. And we're sorry that you have to take out our trash for us. But if they follow Trump orders, they're trash. They're traitors. We hate them. They're suckers and losers, and we don't want them back. We want the ships to sink before they get there. Let's put it that way. If they're sending ships over there, we want those ships to sink before they arrive. We want all those suckers and losers at the bottom of the fucking ocean. No celebration, no honor. They've dishonored our country by obeying Trump and Putin. Fuck them. So that's the energy we have here. I bet you guys don't have that energy in Iran. I bet you guys are like, anybody who defends Iran is a hero. Well, they're not defending America. They're defending the Epstein class. Those are traitors. We don't believe in them. We want them gone. If y'all get rid of a few 100,000 of them for us, thank you. We'll owe you forever. We already owe you forever. We owe Iran everything forever, just for what Putin did, which is great. It's good to have people that you are bonded to in the life bond, that you owe your life to. You ain't shutting shit down. Okay? You're going to shut the fuck up and listen. America and Iran are united against Trump and Putin. That's two motherfuckers. Netanyahu's already gone. America and Iran are united against Trump and Putin. Watch for it to go down. We are taking the fucking tyrant class down. We're taking the Klan out. We are taking the Nazis out. Nice to see you're still getting bullied. Yeah, I'm doing great. You're a sexually harassing Nazi. You're a Klansman. And no one's afraid of you. You can try to dox me all you want. You can try to threaten me all you want. You can call the FBI on me again like you did before. You can claim that you sent the Jehovah's Witnesses to my house. Like, look, you're a little fucking terrorist. I'm cursing you. I'm cursing your family. Okay? Russia didn't help Iran. Russia threatened to remove support for Iran if Trump would give him Ukraine. That's your ally? It's Iran and America versus Trump and Putin. Hello. Nice to see you again. It's not the Jews, you Nazi piece of shit. It's Netanyahu and Trump. Well, Netanyahu's dead, but it's Trump and Putin and the Zionists. It's not the Jews. Trump's not a Jew. Putin's not a Jew. You're a fucking Nazi. So I'm cursing you. I'm cursing your network, and I'm cursing Trump and Putin and Orban and Modi through you. We don't curse Netanyahu anymore because that bitch is dead. That's how these curses work. So you're getting your family, your networks cursed along with Trump and Putin. And I'm rallying all of Iran and all of America against Trump and Putin and you if you pick the wrong side. So it's time to pick sides. Put a 1 in the chat for Trump, and, well, let's do 1 for the good side. Put a 1 in the chat for USA and Iran. If you're for USA or Iran, put a 1 in the chat. If you're for Trump and Putin, put a 2. It's USA and Iran versus Trump and Putin, and we're going to win. Thank you, Imrali. Thank you, Prime Race. Thank you, Duriel. Thank you, Paul Warner. You notice everybody's a 1. The people who are a 2 are scared to say, fuck you, Nazi pieces of shit. There's only 1 or 2. You're either on Team Iran, USA, or you're on Team Putin and Trump. If you're on Team Iran or USA, put a 1. If you're on Team Iran or USA, put a 1. Thank you. See, we only have 1s and 3s. People are trying to be clever being 3. No, if you're putting 3, that's basically a 2. You're not putting a 1. You're not on Team Iran, USA. Listen, everybody who put a 1, let me focus on you guys for a second. Let me tell you guys about the future. In the future, the post-Putin future, the post-Trump future, there is no war. We end war by ending this. We also end Christianity. We end Christianity with the Church of Judas. Check out the hashtag Church of Judas to end Christianity. Prime Race. Nice to meet you. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being on Team America. Yeah, Netanyahu rotting, decomposing, stinky corpse. Yeah, you mentioned that 2 days ago or yesterday. Yesterday. So you know his AI isn't too free either. His deep fake is a little stinky too. You're a Nazi, XX. You don't count. You've clearly decided with Putin and Trump. You're a traitor. You will be hunted down for your treason. Don't worry about that. Except I'm going to curse you so fucking hard, you would be lucky to survive long enough to be hunted down for your treason. Yeah, the Church of Judas was based 20 years ago. I opened it about 15 or about 10 years ago. No, about 10 years ago. I opened it about 10 years ago, and I wrote the book about it about 5 years ago, and I've been talking about it pretty consistently for the last 5 years. The Church of Judas replaces all patriarchy, Christianity, war, and Trumpism. So Jesus set Judas aside outside of the church in order to come back at this time. Judas isn't responsible for any of the evils of Christianity. So we replace the entire Christian church. We replace the entire Christian religion with Judas. And you can see why we do it right now. Look at Hegseth claiming it's a holy mission, to do these war crimes in Iran. He's the Antichrist. Trump is the Antichrist. Jesus is real, but most churches are mostly Antichrist too. So what we do is we repurpose all the churches. We replace all their churches. Put an emoji in the chat if you can understand what I'm saying. I'm kind of ignoring the chat while it's not a bunch of Nazis. So if I recognize you, that's why I try to put a 1 in the chat if you're on Team Iran, Team America. Put a 2 in the chat if you're Team Putin, Trump. If you're a Nazi piece of shit, you can put a 2 in the chat if you're a Nazi piece of shit. But if you're for America, put a 1. Okay, Alex, hold on. Alex, hails PSC. We only get in the chat. You notice the only people brave enough to actually say anything. Oh, you've been here before, but you said to hell with Palestine. Are you inside America and Iran or not? What do you have against Palestine? Who told you all Persians have that? Why are you against Palestine, Alex? Okay, on Team People versus religious ideologies that support violence. Thanks, end monotheism. I appreciate that. If you want to end Christianity, I don't know that monotheism is the problem. People might be able to be good monotheists, although I kind of see you have a point. But to end Christianity, to get a third of your work done, Church of Judas. May I suggest to you Church of Judas? Jesus is from the goddess. Jesus is real. Jesus is from the goddess. Jesus is truth and love and the future. In the future, there's no peace. There's no violence. There's none of this Nazi bullshit. There's no trolls. There's none of these trolls. These trolls don't exist in the future. So that's the future we're looking forward to. And the future we'll get to, we can get to it by having a conversation with people who understand the future, not people who are locked in the trap of the past, locked in the trap of evil, locked in the trap of Trumpism, locked in the trap of war. Dude, we're not reading books here. We're talking about the future, okay? If you have something to contribute from Plato and Socrates, quote it. Like, are you contributing? Contribute. Thank you. Appreciate the contributions of contributors. You may notice that a lot of Nazis troll my chat. A lot of Nazis are very comfortable, having been here for many, many months, trolling and doing their hate speech and their lies, right? So why don't you speak up so we don't have to talk to the Nazis? If I missed your comment and you're a decent person, the rules of my lives are you put an emoji in the chat and I'll review all your comments. If the emojis you put are Nazi symbols, I will not review all your comments, because if you put an emoji in the chat and I see that you have Nazi comments, I won't read all your comments. But if you want to be famous, if you want to be part of history, and you're a decent person, just put an emoji in the chat. Thank you, and I'll read your comments. Thank you, Crestblast. Castblast, that was your only comment. You've been here before, though. You said, you're a grown man wearing a paper crown. How serious can we really take you? I don't know. How serious can you take me? You've been here like 10 times. You said I went to school with me. So what school? Like, I don't mind. Tell them. These people have researched me. They're terrorists. So you can tell them what school we went to. It's fine. I have nothing to hide. I wanted to see an emoji. Here we go. Toasted's here. Toasted left an emoji. Let's see if Toasted's comments are worth reading. If we should make him famous or not. You have a penis and are talking like this. Oh well. I mean, it was worth a shot. So you see what I'm talking about? If you're actually a decent person, 36 Nazis, apparently. If you're a decent person, this would be the time to speak up and reveal your decency. We already found a few people because we said put a 1 in the chat if you're on Team Iran, Team America. If you're for Iran and America, put a 1 in the chat. If you're for Putin and Trump, put a 2 in the chat. And we found some decent people. Yeah, the only people who don't agree with me are Nazis. Thank you, Prime Race. Thank you, Brad Pitbull. I mean, I guess kind of thank you. Thank you, Immorality. Did I miss any of your comments? MRALI. MRA, sorry. No real comments from MRA yet. Unc, if you become president, what's the first thing you do? You execute Trump. Okay? Execution for treason is the penalty for all Trump-Putineers. You start with Trump, and then you work your way down. You execute Trump, Stephen Miller, Marco Rubio. He might get out of it. I don't know. We'll see. I saw some promising things from Marco Rubio in the past. But you execute Trump, Stephen Miller, Pete Hegseth, Pam Bondi, Kristi Noem. All the ICE agents can go to life in prison, or they can get execution, depending on the level of their treason. Most of the Republican Congress and Senate, you're going to execute. I've got knocks on my door. Don't worry about the Jeff BI. Dude, the Jeff BI is going to try to intimidate me for speaking some American shit like this, but they're not going to go talk to Les Wexner for being Jeffrey Epstein's best friend. They're not going to go talk to Palm Beach Pete. They're not going to go bring Ghislaine Maxwell in. Ghislaine Maxwell's running around free. Y'all saw that video. They blew that off with 2 steps. You know, you guys are so fucking easy to fool. Why isn't it this easy to get you to see the truth? The truth is, Jesus is the truth, love is the truth, and Trump is the Antichrist. So a very easy trick is every single thing Trump says, does, stands for, and thinks, you do, say, stand for, and think the opposite. Now, you have an equivalent to ICE. What country are you in? You have equivalent to ICE? So this Nazi doesn't get somebody killed because the authorities can never stop the Nazis. The one thing they can never do is stop the Nazi terrorists. Oh, no, I'm sorry for spoiling the live. I thought I'd let the Nazi terrorist talk a little bit, but you can't let a Nazi terrorist talk. So maybe we'll shut this one down and come back and redo it with all the Nazis muted. Dude, you've threatened to dox me. I've never threatened to dox you or dox you. You've attempted to dox me hundreds of times. You're a Nazi terrorist piece of shit. I'm cursing you. I'm cursing your family, if any. What is your family, by the way? I'm cursing your family. I'm cursing all your network. I'm cursing any FBI agents you're associated with. And I'm cursing Trump and Putin and Orban and Modi through you. And that's how we're doing. I never posted my shit. You've constantly posted an address. You claim to be mine. You're going to get somebody killed because you're a fucking dumbass. But at least they probably will deserve to get killed. And the FBI is helping you because the FBI is a fucking terrorist network too. Wow. The FBI came to my house because you called the FBI on me. This little snitch, this little bitch, he was like, "Are you bulletproof? Oh, that's cute. Are you bulletproof?" Now, this is a little Nazi snitch bitch who's literally called the FBI on me and bragged about it. "Andy, you posted your own address." Dude, I'm not you. You're a fucking psychopath. It's not my address, but whoever you send to that house is probably getting killed because it's an American address. Fucking dumbass. Oh, he's going to get somebody killed. He's a terrorist. He's probably already gotten plenty of people killed. The FBI, dude, they're the fucking agency that protects the Epstein class in America by hiding the Epstein files. They came to my house and admitted it. I've got a live stream of the FBI admitting that they're protecting Epstein. The fuck do you want? Dude, you're sexually harassing me right now. You're going to say you never sexually harassed me, but you're sexually harassing me right now, and you were bragging about calling the FBI the day that the FBI showed up. You fucking Nazi piece of shit. It's not my address, but it doesn't matter, dude. He's sending people to somebody's address that's going to get somebody killed. Either somebody's going to go in and kill some old lady, or some old lady's going to kill some dude who shows up at her house. It's fucking stupid. But look, he's bragging about being able to prove it. He's a little snitch. He snitched to the FBI. He's a child molester. You can tell he's a child molester and a terrorist and a traitor by everything he says and does. Should we read it? Should we read all his comments to let you know what a terrorist and traitor he is? I usually just block him so I don't have to mess with this bullshit. Let's do it. No, let's get this fucker. Y'all ready? Let's read all his shit. This is what a Nazi Klansman will say. "Hey, buddy boy, nice to see you're still getting bullied. How you doing, cutie? Oh, Russia helped Iran. Oh, wow. I never sent anyone. Man, you have worse foreign policy than Tony Blair. I wonder if Judaism and Zionism are related." So he wants to blame Judaism for Zionism because he's a fucking Nazi. I wonder if Judaism or Zionism, the Nazi thing, the Nazi contagion that we put on Judaism, I wonder if they're related. We put a Nazi contagion on them. I wonder if all Judaism is not. No, you're the fucking Nazi. Hold on, I gotta make a highlight of that. That was pretty good. See, they can be useful for something. You just have to make sure they're not trying to get somebody killed. Let's keep going. "Hey, Andy boy, would the state of Colorado allow you custody? Fun fact, Andy's town is littered with sex offenders. Go ahead and look up the Lakewood Sex Offender Registry.
Hey, Andy boy, would the state of Colorado allow you? Because I stand with Christians reclaiming the Holy Land. So he's a holy war groiper, Nazi piece of shit, by his own admission. Would you rather live in fucking downtown Seattle or Jerusalem? Well, not Jerusalem right now. They ain't bombing Seattle, you dumb bitch. Hey, Andy boy, would the state of Colorado, he's spamming some shit about custody. So wait, there was a prophecy that the new church would be headed by someone outside of the apostolic succession? Apostolic. So it shows what a Nazi thing Christianity itself is. If it's the apostolic succession, he's fine with it. All fucking Nazi antichrist pieces of shit churches. If he's fine with them, it verifies that they're pieces of shit churches. Now let's go ahead and highlight that. Is anybody else making comments in the chat? Are we missing anything by focusing on this Nazi for a minute? XX, what's his name? XX5NBZ or something? Guys, stop talking. Okay, he's at least scared. That's good. Here we go. You don't know shit about early theological history. What if polytheistic people get violent? Hey, Andy boy, with the state of Colorado, some spam bullshit. May I suggest doing a few push-ups before replacing a church? Dude, it's not about violence. We replace you with the truth. And when you look why we need to replace you, look at what a Nazi piece of shit you are, representing Christianity. I bet you think Hinduism is enlightening and India is beautiful. India is beautiful. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'll say what the fuck I want. Okay, would you like to be famous? Then you dox some old lady. In monotheism, brother, I always know that I know more about the Crusaders than you do. Then you dox the old lady again. Oh, then you dox the old lady fucking again. Why didn't I fucking mute this fucking Nazi? Oh my gosh. Why are Nazis so fucking worthless snitches working for the FBI? Why are Nazis such fucking stupid snitches working for the FBI? Why is that the case? Why are Nazis such fucking stupid snitches who work for the FBI? Why are they verifying that Christianity is evil? That Trumpism is evil? The fuck is the FBI, dude? The FBI is the FBI that works for fucking Putin. We have a Putin-captured Federal Bureau of Investigation. It works for Putin to protect pedophiles. The FBI, Jeffrey Epstein. The FBI, they work for Jeffrey Epstein. Like all of you. Don't all of you help protect the fucking child killers? Isn't that what you're proudly trolling for? Is you protect the fucking child killers? Dude, he's a fucking Nazi. We're not reading your shit anymore. I told him about Judas, Crystal. Judas replaces all their churches. No, it's just one of those things. This particular Nazi, the snitch, the one who called the FBI on me, I don't know, call the FBI on yourselves and find out, Get them to call the FBI on you. Have people who are protecting the Epstein pedophiles come to your house and harass you with authority to kill you or something, Do that. Go through that experience. Have terrorists come terrorize you in person, working for terrorists who've been terrorizing you online for 15 years. Have that happen. You dumb fucking Nazis. Talk about intelligence, it's all Jewish people. It's not Jewish people, dude. It's Zionists. Zionists are Nazis. Everybody knows Zionists are Nazis. Just like everybody knows BB's dead. At least BB's dead. At least there's that. I guess we'll just start hiding all the Nazis. We'll just make this a Hide the Nazis channel. Like, we don't really need them anymore. There'll always be fresh, stupid-ass Nazis to promote the content or whatever. Probably should have done that a long time ago. I didn't really even mean to do it, but oh well. I meant to just mute him for a while, but oh well, who cares? Won't be missed. You got 5 more channels? Dude, that'll keep me busy for 5 seconds. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this party started. No, my grandfather would appreciate me defeating you fucking Nazis. I'll go ahead and remove you. We're just not going to have Nazis anymore. It'll be great. What are you asking me? Sorry, I missed your question. Does this guy interact with chatters beyond just one troll? I was just focusing on that one troll for a minute, but I blocked him off the channel, so. Yeah, I did the paintings. What's that? Somebody put an emoji in the chat. I know the rules. I'll check out your comments. Oh wait, we don't have any comments. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, I make other art. There's other art in the room. I guess I can sell you guys art if you want to send money to my Cash App. Send me an address. I'll sell you art. Thanks. Well, this is the future. We're going to have the future starting today. We're going to stop war. We're going to stop Trumpism. We're going to stop all patriarchy, Christianity, war, and Trumpism. This is the Church of Judas. The Church of Judas replaces all. I don't have PayPal. No. Or PairPay. I don't know what that is. So the fun thing about being in the mood to just block people is there's a lot of people to block. I don't know. I guess it's if you want to buy something from another country, that might be expensive to send it to you. I mean, they were trolling, but I'm just blocking them from the channel now. I accidentally blocked the main troll. I really didn't mean to block him. I meant to just mute him, but I blocked him, so I'm just going to go ahead and block the rest of them. No, don't really need your comments. Blocking you from the channel. So, it is a lot more fun to not have trolls. The fun thing about trying to block people internationally is you can't. Well, we'll see. We'll see. See, somebody says fuck Gaza, they can get blocked. We don't need them here. Yeah, block party. There's just a troll who's trolled for 15 or so years. He called the FBI on me and just did all this stuff that I figured I would document for, like, I don't know, authorities or Nazi hunters or something. But it's just kind of like, fuck them. We gotta say Epstein like that. Also, Anglo-Saxons can't have spice, so you need to change your username. FBI came to my house because this Nazi called him on me. I just blocked him from the channel, so I don't know if that erases all his comments for, all the years of evidence of his Nazism. But it blocked him from the channel, so I guess he can't comment anymore. I don't know. I've never blocked anybody before, so we'll find out. Yeah, the FBI, protecting Jeffrey Epstein, the Epstein class, harassing people who criticize the Epstein class. The FBI. They're a criminal organization, a traitorous terrorist network that needs to be imprisoned. I'm not changing my username. Well, I don't have to see you here. Let's look at your channel activity and whether you deserve to be blocked. Oh yeah, you said fuck Gaza. I thought I already blocked you. Huh, weird. Comments don't really matter, they just disappear and I never see them again. You sound like your biggest fan to me. He was, but aren't you a Nazi too? Shouldn't we block you? Okay, bye. Perhaps the AI can review all comments and figure out how to control this better. We don't really need control. Nazis need to fuck off and not have any powers or freedoms. You know, they need to not exist. Yeah, everyone getting banned. Never banned anybody before, but it's kind of fun. Yeah, he was a rat. He was a snitch. That's okay. I cursed him hard enough, he'll have consequences for his actions. Did you need to be banned, bogey golfer? Thought you were... I can't remember what I thought you were. Oh yeah, you were going to send money. Nazis are dirty pieces of crap. Yeah, Christians... too many Christians are Nazi, though. Christians who support Trump are Nazis. Trump's the Antichrist. So any Christians who support Trump, that Christianity is Antichrist. And they're Nazis. Okay. Ukrainian flag isn't? What does that mean? Voted no for what? I'm not saying there aren't good Christians. I'm just saying Christianity is a trap religion. Christianity was fake. Any fake or evil organization can have good people in it. But Christianity was a fake religion. Jesus is real, but Christianity was a fake religion. It was a trap. Dude, don't worry. Trolls that are trolling hard enough are going to get removed from the channel, so we're not going to deal with it anymore. Yay. No, Christianity's evil, okay? Christianity is not appropriate. It's not legitimate. It's a fake trap religion. Christianity is a corruption of what Jesus wanted, but it's actually a kind of a... Gosh, how do you describe it? It makes the way for what Jesus wanted. But to get what Jesus wanted, you have to replace all the Christianity. Thank you, Yeshua. You know what I'm talking about. Well, Jesus set Judas aside. Which Christian churches worship Judas? None of them. Guess which ones will in the future? All of them. There will be no Christian church that doesn't love, honor, and respect Judas, because Christianity is getting replaced by the Church of Judas. Hello, Outlaw. Nice to see you. I've banned some trolls. I started banning trolls. I never used to do that, but I started banning trolls. So what I'm doing now is banning trolls. Yeah, you could call me a Jedi. Thanks for being here. Good to see you too. You could also call it Ultraviolet Lions. We're the spiritual side of the Lion Society. What do you mean singing a different tune, Jay Amped? Fuck Donald Trump, yeah. So we're going to only have anti-Trump comments here. We're not going to allow people who are pro-Trump. We're done with that. Sorry it took me so long. Yeah. God bless Putin and Russia for support India. I mean, you're just mistaken. Fuck Putin. Fuck Russia. Fuck Modi. But if you want India to be supported, you better start saying fuck Modi too. I mean, I get what you're saying, G-Man, but if they're not trolling for Trump, when this person says Trump lives in your head, it's pathetic, we can just ban them. Like, we never need to hear another thing from them. You know? He's used as the R word. You know, this is all the contributions he's ever made to the channel. He's had anyone who believes anything this fucking dork spills is just as R word than him. Just as R word than him. He said just as R word than him. That's how he thought he was being smarter than us. Then he said Trump. And then he said Trump lives in your head. It's pathetic. Now what happens is, you said that. You said truth hurts. Now what hurts is you don't live here anymore. You don't live on this channel anymore. You don't have access to the channel. You can fuck off. How did what to you? He called the FBI on me, but he's mostly just been harassing me and sexually harassing me and threatening me and sending death threats and attempting to dox me for 10 years. So I'm kind of glad I blocked him. It should help. Church of Judas is the church that replaces all Christianity. We replace all Christianity. Christianity was a fake and false and evil religion, and we replace it for that reason. Think about, when I say Christianity was a fake and false and evil religion, think about all the fucking things that come to mind. Fucking everything, right? So that's why we replace it with Judas. Judas didn't do any of that stuff. Judas wasn't part of any of those churches. And Judas comes back now and replaces all your churches. All your bases belong to us. If they are trolls and I haven't banned them yet, don't worry about it. They're going to be gone. We're not doing the troll thing anymore. We have enough decent people here chatting and whatever. We have enough conversation going on without any trolls in the chat. So we're just going to ban them. Like, they're getting actual people killed on a daily basis, so we should just ban them, you know? The bogey golfer says, well, I got to go, but I'm going to pray again for everyone here. You find out that God has a plan for you and Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you too, and Jesus is from the goddess. I pray that you get over the fake God that's holding you back from the goddess, and you discover that Jesus is from the goddess. I know that you know that Trump is Antichrist. I know you know that Trump is evil. And so that's a good commendation that you know the real Jesus. But you'll know Jesus even better when you recognize that Jesus is from the goddess. The goddess was left out, and Jesus intentionally left Judas out to come back at this time and replace all the churches. So welcome to the Church of Judas. God bless you. Mary bless you. Mary bless you. Mary bless you. Jesus bless you. Judas bless you. I bless you. And bless yourself. Stop being a Nazi and start supporting Palestine. Very good phrasing. Just don't be a Nazi. Shit ain't hard. You're not going to be a Nazi here anymore. You fucking Americans are so fun to play with. Well, America and Iran are on the same team, okay? So we're going to do Team America, Team Iran. Put a 1 in the chat if you're with Iran and America versus Trump and Putin. Put a 2 in the chat if you're on Team Trump and Putin, and I'll block you from the channel. But if you're on 1, if you can put a 1 in the chat, that means you're for Iran and America. Just put a 1 in the chat if you're for Iran and America. Thank you, Outlaw, for setting the stage, showing them how it works. Thank you, Outlaw. You put a 1 in the chat because you're for Iran and America. See how easy it is? G-Man can put a 1 in the chat because he's for Iran and America. We're on the same side. Americans and Iranians are on the same side. And the people we're against are Trump and Putin. Netanyahu's dead. Putin might be dead too. Like, legitimately, as far as I can tell, Putin's also dead. But these are the ones we're against. Trump is like the last. I really honestly think we'll notice a big difference when Putin dies, though. Maybe we noticed it. Maybe that's why Trump is floundering so much. But I feel like he'll flounder even harder when Putin's actually gone and can't tell him what to say and do and think on every single day. It's a simple choice. So Ian Wu, you're getting blocked. You mock Free Palestine, so you get blocked. We don't have to put up with you. Bye-bye. It feels good to block them. At first I was regretful. I was like, how do I unblock that guy? I didn't mean to block him. I never block anybody. But you know what? Fuck them. It's way better to have them blocked. Bye, loser. He can't hear us anymore. He's gone. I used to hate getting blocked from channels. It didn't happen too much, but when it did happen, I was like, what a fucking asshole. Anyway, nice to be here with people who can understand stuff. Okay, hopefully we can stop this war. Maybe the ships will get sunk on the way over there, and they'll lose a few 100,000 soldiers on the way over there. You lose a few thousand soldiers on the way over there, and then they'll stop. We need something to stop the ground invasion. The ground invasion is going to be even worse. But if we can stop the ground invasion in advance, we can save a lot of people's lives, even if they're suckers and losers who deserve to die because they've betrayed our country for Trump. Even if they're saving us a few stages of executing them for treason when they get back, like, it's still better if people don't die. So let's stop this war. They can remove Trump any day. You know, the Congress has the power to remove Trump. Midas Touch won't tell you that. Midas Touch, the largest left-leaning media outlet there is, will not tell you that the Congress can remove Trump. They'll tell you that J.D. Vance can do it and act like, oh, he won't do it. But the Congress can also do it. That's the 25th Amendment. And Ben Meiselas is a lawyer. He should tell you this. The Congress can remove Trump. Oh yeah, bye Trump. You can go away. His cabinet can do it, but Midas Touch only talks about his cabinet doing it. And yeah, they're not going to do it, or most likely not going to do it. But the Congress can do it. And if Midas Touch would talk about how the Congress can 25th Amendment Trump, he'd be fucking gone. Because the Midas Touch has 6 million, 8 million viewers. You just tell them. Tell your congressman, especially Republican congressmen, we demand Trump be removed for incompetence, you know, what do you call it, unfit for the position now. And we can do it. Like, we can have Trump removed this week, like today, tomorrow. It's not that hard. I'm anti-death generally. Yeah, me too. Not a fan of death. Now, in the case of Netanyahu, I am a fan. Fuck him. In the case of Putin, I'm also a fan. Thank you, death. You know, please, death. Please. In the case of Trump, also a fan. Please, death. You know, death, where are you at? We got a big fish for you to fry. Well, Fetterman's not a Democrat. Fetterman's a traitor. Fetterman should be hung or shot for treason. He's a fucking traitor. Okay? Like, there's a lot of fucking traitors in our Congress, in our Senate. They should be shot and hung. Like, that's it. They're traitors. You support Trump? You're a fucking traitor. Like, anybody who's not talking about that, it's just not, they're edging you. You know? Like, don't let these fucking platformed losers edge you. Speak the truth, listen to the truth, repeat the truth. Impeach, remove, execute. Execution is the penalty for treason. It's not about jail time. It's about execution. It's a deterrent punishment. It's a deterrent and appropriate punishment for what they did. They can impeach, but we're talking about moving under the 25th Amendment. The cabinet and the Congress have that power and duty. It's their duty to remove them under the 25th Amendment. Everybody fucking knows it. You know you're going to do it eventually. How many people are you going to go and let them get killed first? They could do it today and stop the ground invasion. If they don't do it, they're guilty of those deaths too. Everybody who's not calling for the removal, 25th Amendment removal of Trump. Impeachment's better in some ways because I think you impeach Trump and Vance and Johnson all in the same impeachment. So impeachment's better. You're making Vance president by removing Trump with the 25th Amendment. But that's fine. Fuck it. You know? Like, I haven't made anything new recently, Nicole. Thanks for asking. The Stroke didn't mess up Fetterman, dude. What was the Stroke's name? AIPAC? AIPAC's a traitor. He knows what he's doing. He's a fucking traitor. He needs to be hung or shot after a trial. I mean, we've had the trial. You know, the public opinion trial's already happened. But we can go through the procedures and then put him in an electric chair in a facility somewhere and fucking torch that bastard. Thanks, G-Man. Sorry about them. I never blocked people before, so I kind of went off on a streak after I accidentally blocked that one dude. But it's, thanks, thumbs. Thanks, thumb fairies. I'm glad that my thumb slipped and I just blocked him, because it does feel better to have these people blocked. And they'll come back on their other accounts, but I'll block them too, now that it's a thing. And we'll go forward with the channel, which is great, because the channel sucked. Like, the audience sucked. You guys are great, but the audience has sucked in the past. I mean, the people who have been here for a while can verify. Really, really bad audience. Outlaw can verify. Really, really bad audience for a long time. Think how nice and good life would be without Trump. Yeah, we're doing that, and we're thinking how nice and good life will be without these trolls. So I'll consider it a major victory to have blocked some of these trolls instead of a mistake. So thanks, everybody. Thanks, the ability to censor Nazis. You know how to box? No? I like the sweet science, though. I think it's really great that they call it the sweet science. Life would still be bad without Trump, to be honest. So many issues would still exist. I mean, it's not just Trump dies, it's like you end Trumpism. You root out the Trumpism. By rooting out the Trumpism, yeah, we end the oil companies, we end the militaries, we end the banking system. Like, we have no money and no cost and no frictions and no conflicts. It's going to be great. The future is no money and no war. Just think about it for a little while. Imagine the future, no money and no war, and see what happens in your mind. We had hard times with the trolls. Maybe 3 good people and 30 Trumpers during a live. Yeah, that's what it was. It was 3 good people at best. If we had 3 good people, we were doing great. And we had 30 fucking 100 trolls at a time. Usually around 10 to 20 or 30. And then this person comes in and thinks they're going to say something when the Trump-Putineers are the pedophiles. But they think they're going to turn it around. And even though they joined 1 year ago and have 0 subscribers and they've never said anything before, they will never see the content again, because we're going to hide them from the channel. It's fun. They can make other channels. Let's read all this person before we let them go. Let's read all their comments in Russian one time. They've said over the previous lives, "What's ye plans today? Yeah, you're an incel." 2 different words, INCELL. "You're yellow and sitting with a cardboard crown on, ye clown. Did your R-word child do them paintings?" And then he came back today and said, "Did your R-word son draw them paintings?" So it does feel good to just hide this person from the channel. They'll never have access to the things we're talking about. "Hi, can you call me Abe? If you find it hard to announce my name. I was on live." Yes, thanks, Abe. I'm glad to have you back. Thank you for being here. Gurpreet Singh, did I call you? Did we call you? Trump bad things. You know how to box. I'm not sure if I called you or not. I remember a time when you could go to Thanksgiving dinner, talk politics, and not leave disowned. The Democrats caused this. You can't solve a problem when you are the problem. Okay, if you are the problem, the Democrats are the reason Trump won last time. Look at the candidate offered, blame yourselves, LOL. Are you anti-Trump or not, dude? Just be anti-Trump if you're anti-Trump before I block you from the channel. Champion of accomplishment. Sure, I'll sing it. It goes like this. I'll sing it for me, for blocking the trolls, and I'll sing it for you, for not being a troll and being able to still have access to the channel. It goes like this. Rising slowly up the tower, thrones fleeting out of your hand, throwing lightning bolts to open up the sky, with keys you drew out of the sand. Someone's waiting in the boss room. You've got the skill to take him down. Please remember before you level up, and take just one more look around. You're the champion of accomplishments. Champion of accomplishments. Champion of accomplishments. You're the champion of accomplishments. Champion of accomplishments. Champion of accomplishments. I think you'd better take this with you. It can help you on the way. All these tricks and traps and treasures are here to show you how to play. You're the champion of accomplishment. Champion of accomplishments. Champion of accomplishments. You're the champion of accomplishments. 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 Thanks for complimenting my accent. I assume you meant I did a Russian accent. I'm not going to be reading the Nazis' comments as much anymore. I used to read them to make fun of them in a Russian accent, but I'm just blocking them now because fuck them. They're getting people killed in real life, and it's time to block them from my YouTube channel so they never have access to this stuff again, or they can get it from people who repost my content. Trump will be a nice female in jail. I don't think Trump should be allowed to stay in jail that long. I think we've got a pretty strong case for execution and, solitary confinement, execute. Like, let's just have a pretty clear path to, let him Epstein himself, supposedly, but not if that means escape and become Palm Beach Pete. Not that. I do think it's interesting that Palm Beach Pete has all these videos about, I'm not Jeffrey Epstein, but that lady who was not Ghislaine Maxwell never made a video. So Ghislaine Maxwell's running around free, and they tried to hide it from you, and they did a very flimsy cover-up, and you fell for it. And Jeffrey Epstein may or may not be Palm Beach Pete. We don't know. But Palm Beach Pete looks more like Jeffrey Epstein than Bibi Netanyahu looks like. Bibi Netanyahu's AI looks like Bibi Netanyahu. But that doesn't mean it's him. Epstein's probably swimming with Osama now around their private island. So thanks for being alive for the big block festival. It does feel better to have the trolls blocked. So, the happiest day of my life? I don't know. I've had some happy days. Probably just, times when my ex-wife and I were falling in love and stuff. Those are probably some of the happiest days. You don't get a lot happier than falling in love. How about you? You ever fall in love? I'll take that as a no. But yeah, those are happy days, dude. Fall in love if you can. It's a fun thing to do. Okay, well, then what you can do instead, or in the meantime, I'll put it that way, not instead. In the meantime, in fact, in order to lead you up to falling in love with people, is fall in love with anything. Like, a nature, a particular walk or place in nature, artwork, a TV show or a movie, a book. Fall in love with something. Fall in love with the world, or fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with something, and then be ready to fall in love with somebody. I need to take that advice myself, because I could find more things to fall in love with. I certainly appreciate people being in the chat. Trump's the worst ever. Screw Trump. Thank you. You're in the right place. We are going to end Trumpism. We're going to end the live here in just a second. But yeah, of course, dude, I always give good advice. We're going to end Trumpism, and I should have taken some advice a long time ago and blocked these Nazis. But I'm glad I finally started blocking them now. So that feels good. And we'll see you guys soon. Love you, and I'll do the Judas blessing for you. One way that we're going to end all this evil is to replace Christianity. And we replace Christianity with the Church of Judas. And the blessing from the Church of Judas goes like this. God has blessed you, Mary bless you, Mary bless you, Mary bless you, Jesus bless you, Judas bless you, I bless you, and bless yourself. Remember all those people. And remember the goddess. And see you guys soon. I'm glad you're in the right place too. Comment on my content. I make a lot of content, and that should help. And then we'll all talk some more when we get back together. I go live pretty often these days. And especially when we're trying to stop this war. Let's stop this war and save everybody. Thanks. Peace wins. Future wins. Let's all win with it.